Hi, it's Melissa here. I don't know about you, but I am so devastated that one of the side effects of COVID is losing your taste and smell. I live to eat, like I love food, and when it took my taste and smell away, I was so upset. I had anxiety, you know, it almost felt blinded. Did anyone else feel like this? Like your whole sense is gone? It is a big change. It's a big change. So I totally understand if you also felt anxiety. So my taste and smell, my smell is definitely better than my taste. Some things that I can't taste, like truffle, which is one of the greatest loves, I can't really taste it. I can kind of smell it sometimes. And I swear my perfume smells different as well. So in this video, I want to share with you 3 top recipes that contain certain vitamins that studies show that it can help to regenerate the olfactory neurons. Plus, I want to share with you some supplements and key tips I have learned to make everything as enjoyable and delicious as possible. So do you know the one vitamin that everyone is researching right now to do with repairing the olfactory neurons? It is vitamin A. Now, there's so many studies to show that having vitamin A intranasally, so your head back and drops in your nose, improves your smell and taste. Now, there was one study that showed that 37% of people significantly improved with the vitamin A drops for 8 weeks. They did it, versus 23%, which just had the smell training, which is also very good. So perhaps there's a recipe for success combining both smell and the vitamin A drops. Although, you know, this study did lack scientific rigor and more studies are needed. But good news is that there is another study that's going to happen December 2021 to further prove the vitamin A drops intranasally. I really struggled to find any online, so I might kind of wait to see what this study shows and then go from there. You know, if you are deficient of vitamin A on the inside, then, you know, you would gain a lot of benefit, I think, from topping up your internal vitamin A levels as well as other nutrients. The next nutrient that I think would be really beneficial is omega-3 fats. So omega-3 fats we can't make in the body, so they're essential. We get it from oily fish. That's why we recommended to have 2 portions of oily fish a week. Plant-based sources include chia seeds, walnuts, flax seeds. You do need a lot more of the plant-based one. But omega-3 fats are anti-inflammatory, and you know, it's that essential fatty acids that's needed to protect neurons and to build them up so they work effectively. So let's firstly touch on vitamin A. So this is found in foods like eggs and cheese, and beta carotene, which is converted to vitamin A in the body, is found in things like sweet potato, red and yellow peppers, carrots, green leafy vegetables, and you can store vitamin A in the body as well as a fat soluble vitamin, so it doesn't go into the urine. You can store it in the body so you can save it for future use. Now, the first recipe you can make is garlicky chicken with mushrooms and spinach. Now, spinach is really the main source of vitamin A in this dish. So let's get this dish started. Get a frying pan out, put a bit of olive oil, season the chicken breast with salt and black pepper, slice it up and start cooking it in the pan. Once it's cooked, transfer to a plate and set it aside. In the same pan, put the sliced mushrooms and cook over medium heat for a couple of minutes. Lower the heat and add your butter and garlic, and you get those lovely garlicky mushrooms. Add a squeeze of lemon juice, add the spinach and wait till it's wilted, and then when you're happy with it, you can add the chicken back in and enjoy. Feel free to have it with mini baby potatoes or roasted baby potatoes or brown rice, anything you fancy really, but this is a great dish to get your vitamin A in through the vehicle of spinach. But let me know your favorite spinach recipes. So the next recipe you could try to not only get your vitamin A needs in, but also your omega-3 fats, is making a delicious edamame bean carrot noodle salad with flakes of cooked salmon on top. So it's high in protein. If you're a veggie, you can take off the salmon, but the salmon really is just there to get your oily fish. But again, the vitamin A is coming from the carrots mainly, which is what we spoke earlier. You're going to cook the buckwheat soba noodles as per the instructions. Add the edamame beans to the hot water as well in the last 2 minutes. Drain and rinse and make sure it's completely cooled. As you're waiting for it to cool, you're going to combine the olive oil, tamari, rice vinegar, maple syrup and ginger in a bowl. This is all for flavour. And also the olive oil gives you that nice healthy fats, which we should all have in every meal. And then it's super easy. You're going to place the noodles, edamame beans in a large bowl with the grated carrot or carrots cut into matchsticks, and you're going to combine it all with the dressing. And then when you're ready to eat it, you can cook some fillets of salmon and crumble some salmon on top. So this contains 53% of your vitamin A needs, and you know, halfway there to your omega-3 fats needs in the week. It makes a great packed lunch. You can make you know, a couple of portions and have it the next day and the day after that, and your lunch or dinner is sorted. And the last recipe I want to share with you is a vegan recipe, and it is a deconstructed black bean burrito bowl, which gives you 55% of your vitamin A needs. So first of all, go and cook your brown rice. Next up, heat some oil in a pot over medium heat. Stir fry your onions until the onion has softened, and then add your garlic, taco seasoning and salt. Add the black beans and water and stir to combine, and then bring the mixture to a simmer and continue to cook for 3 to 5 minutes. Next, mash up the black beans with a potato masher or fork and season with salt if needed. And that is pretty much it. You can then serve it with rice, some lettuce, some cherry tomatoes, and you've got a deconstructed black bean burrito bowl. If you wanted to, you could put it in a wrap and put some cheese on if you're, you know, want plant-based cheese or you're not following the vegan lifestyle. And you've got a really delicious, again, lunch or dinner there, which is warming, perfect for this season. Now, one thing I want to know and remind you all is that now it's in the winter months, we do need our vitamin D. Now, the best place to get vitamins is Vitaminology, which is the world's first independent search engine for vitamins. So you can search and discover over 40,000 vitamins on there. You can even add your health goal and it will come up with suggested vitamins. So I think the key vitamins for you to take is vitamin D, which we should all take now in the winter months. You could have this in drop form, which is in your water, or tablet form. It's a fat soluble vitamin. So again, be careful not to overdose. Always read the pack instructions and make sure you're not having vitamin D from multiple vitamins. And the second one I recommend is omega-3 fats fish oil rather than fish liver oil. Fish oil is better. So this is anti-inflammatory. It's great if, you know, you're on the go and you don't always have your 2 portions of oily fish, or you just want the kind of peace of mind that you're having your omega-3 fats. If you don't eat liver and you think that you're not getting your vitamin A needs from the sources I've already mentioned, then you could take vitamin A as well. And I'm really excited to see the results from the study about the power of taking vitamin A intranasally as well. So definitely check out Vitaminology. It makes it so easy. You can filter, if you're gluten-free or vegan, you can filter out the vitamins as well, so you're left with brands and vitamins that suit your needs, and you can compare them to and buy them straight away. So I'm going to finish this video with my top tips if you've lost your taste and smell, how we can kind of make foods as delicious as possible. So the first tip is to order foods that have got different textures and colours in there. So maybe you go for like a crunchy salad that's colourful and you've got the noodles in there, and maybe it's got like a fishy tuna in there, which is a very strong taste which you might be able to taste. You should be able to, or majority of people can taste sweet and salty, which is through the tongue. So if you have a dish that combines that kind of fishy tuna and the sweet, I don't know, dressing on the noodles, it might be more enjoyable for you. Secondly is to experiment with maybe kind of spicy food. So I really like the Itsu wasabi thins because one, they're really low in calories and they're nutritious, but it's great texture, and I could really taste that wasabi flavor come through when I had no kind of minimal taste. And thirdly, don't make the same mistake as I did and go to restaurants and order from your kind of old appetite, because, you know, like truffle risotto, it's literally the worst thing you could have got, because it just tasted like a bland, savory, kind of like non-sweet rice pudding basically, and it was just so disappointing. So, and yeah, I think one time I ordered like saffron pasta, again made the same mistake. So don't order the subtle flavors, otherwise you will get annoyed that you can't taste, or at least I did anyway. So to summarize, it's really important to follow a healthy diet. You need to give your body all its tools it needs to regenerate those neurons. When you eat, make sure that you're kind of thinking and trying to imagine the taste. I really think that has a big impact on neurobuilding, which goes back to kind of smell training as well, which is where you get the 4 essential oils, lemon, clove, eucalyptus and rose, and practice taking deep breaths of those smells and actually imagining it in your head as well. Because remember, we can kind of build and fire off different neurological pathways based on our thoughts. So that's really powerful. Make sure to do that. And again, that study showed 23% of people improved doing the smell training. So make sure you're topped up, and vitamin A and omega-3 fats are the kind of key components to getting your taste and smell back. So I hope you enjoyed the recipes. Let me know what you think, and make sure to check out Vitaminology and let me know what you buy from there. I'm curious. And I'll see you in next week's video. Take care.